Bora.
Odo. And that's put paid to a promising move. He won't be happy with that one. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Sanchez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Ronaldinho. That's a cute ball. No luck with that dink over the top. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Van Bommel. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's through here. Ronaldinho gets into some space. And that's too far for anyone. Cannavaro. Maldini. Odo.
Palmeiras have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Ronaldinho. Rummenigge. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That is a crunching tackle. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Van Bommel. And it's Ronaldinho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Ronaldinho. Nakata stood his ground strongly. Albert found the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Maldini. Can he get on the end of this? It's a pretty loose pass. Ronaldinho. Son Heung-min. And the half-time whistle goes. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Palmeiras really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Palmeiras go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And we are back underway. And he's been shifted off it. And it's Son Heung-min. Great ball if he can get there. Lovely ball and he's had a shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Esperando ele jogar, pô, com o Dadá. Tá vendo, Jax, que eu falo, ó? É muita coincidência, mano. Você é doido. Já vi que você postou aquele bagulho certinho da choradeira. Uma, duas, três, quatro, cinco, seis, sete, 8, 9. 9 partidas sem perder, né? Esse maluco agora que eu ganhei 3-0, ele puxou. Ele... Ô Jackson, que é esse jogador ali, 103 ali, o tal de Uli Roinebelli, tu conhece? Deixa eu ver esse home dele aqui. 1,82. Aumenta atributos, velocidade, artilheiro, feito de longe, finalização, finalizonato. Rapaz, esse cara dele é bom, viu? Superioridade aérea, cabeçada. Pelãozinho esse nominho aí, deixa eu ver quantos gols ele já fez. 650 gols. Rolly Reines. Eita, esse Rolly Reines é bom? Nunca vi esse jogador na minha vida não, tu acredita? É um tipo de jogador que eu nunca vi, mano. Tem jogador que o cara não conhece, pô. O peixe que tem o Ginola do FIFA, lembra do Ginola, mano? O bicho é altão, mano. Ginola, aquele cara lá chamado também, Ave de Pelé, mano. O jogador lenda que tem lá também, pô, de Portugal, pô. Não, eu tô ligado que é alemão pelo símbolo lá, eu vi que é do Schalke 04 lenda, mas eu nunca vi falar nesse jogador não. Ó, o cara tá só com um jogador veloz aí, mano. Bem pra frente, ó. Tá esperto aí. Esse cara, ele é pro, ele. Eusébio, pô, não tem aí Eusébio. Tem um monte de lenda bom, pô, você é doido. Eusébio. Aquele outro cara lá de Portugal também lá que era bom. Jogador de Robin da Holanda, entendeu? Snyder, esse jogador, os caras não fazem.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say...
And Shevchenko! Tchouameni. Ball is over the line. And it's Zico. Yamal plays it across. Oh, smashing header!
Só queria apelar de
And the
cabeça.
header is disappointing in the end.
Sabe que o jogo do Costa é uma pegada que você me responde no quadrado nem a pau.
That looks a good ball through. Yamal!
Obrigado.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Has a look and plays it forward.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Oh, that's a key interception. No, that's been intercepted.
A bola pra tu sair, né, Greg?
Shevchenko rises!
Eu também
Oh, and
quero
they
que dá umas
really should have
vacilas do
been made to
caralho,
pay.
né?
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Van Bommel. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's a sharp pass. Oh, it's Son Heung-min. Great vision. It's a pretty loose pass. Pele. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. And that has been cleared. Son Heung-min has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played, well played. And Shevchenko!
Só aquele jogador
That's
chato.
unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Toda
Oh,
hora
it just
por
got
ele.
it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Bom, mas você vindo só de não pesar o bagulho é outra coisa, você consegue fazer a jogada. Eu só ganho essas bolas aqui, né?
That's a throw.
É onde eu sinto falta do Juric que você tem. Eu dou outro volante bom, sabe por quê?
Threads one in. Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that was very necessary. Oh, that's well spotted. Palmeiras still without a single shot on target. Pinches it off him. Now it's Yamal. Sanchez kept aware,
Pra eu poder ganhar a
and it
bola
is
no meio de
reclaimed
campo, tá
easily.
ligado?
Albert Ferrer, a true great in every sense of the word. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Shevchenko. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Porque o Vieira meu não
And we
consigo
have
usar.
our very first corner.
Consigo usar o meu Vieira no meio de campo porque ele é volante. Se eu pegasse outro volante bom, eu conseguia usar o Vieira, né?
Played in deep. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Os caras tinham que jogar na FIFA, mano. Ficar pegando bola de cabeça toda hora. Não quero isso não.
And it's White. Quick look, then climbs up big. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get
Não,
too
não,
many more
mas eu não quero
chances.
zagueiro nele não, mano. Eu queria arrumar um volante bom pra eu poder colocar o Vieira de
Zico
meio.
looking to play it into the box.
Vieira é meio de campo, pô.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box.
Essas
They
bolas
just
aí,
need
essa
a good
segunda bola aí
delivery.
eu queria ganhar, pô. Entendeu?
And Cech pulls off a
Quando você chuta com o
sensational
goleiro, tá
save.
ligado? Então você tem um cara que consiga ganhar essas bolas, pô. Você não ganha um, pode prestar atenção.
Corner number 2 then. That should get the job done. Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. The goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Tries to play it through. Tchouaméni. 5 minutes till the break. That has been cut short. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Van Bommel. Looking to play him in. And he's worked it through. Oh, shot a goal! He's delivered all right!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic club. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Sao Paulo have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Now it's Ronaldinho, and this is Ronaldinho. Zico, probing pass, and he was quick to react. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Here we go again.
Palmeiras really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter.
Chance for a shot! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
No space, no
Esse
problem.
colocou o
You
direito
just
zagueiro,
cannot stop
tem
him.
um zagueiro.
Well, he had to deal with
Tá
an
com
awful
bola.
lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Pelé, now it's Zico. And that interception was most necessary. Chouameni. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Ele quer pegar de cabeça,
And
não
that's
quer lá
the
e
end
não
of
sabe
that. It
pegar
all
de bola
started well
ele.
enough. Oh, nice one too, very nice. That's an excellent interception. And a chance!
A bola, cara.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Lamine Yamal really must
Ah,
be
então,
thinking
o
what he has
jogador
to
vai lá
do
na
to
frente,
score
eu tenho
there.
alguns, né? Só que
Sao Paulo have their
se essas
third
bolas
goal.
vier no alto e não ganhar aí, você se lasca.
Chouameni getting this one clear. Takes a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
É que eu gosto dele, pô. Ele é bom demais pra esse cara aí. Ele não perde bola nem a palma. Chouameni é o nome.
Roberto Carlos. That's a cute ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Played into space. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Shevchenko is onto this. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Se ele for bom, vai fazer o segundo minuto.
Maradona! Palmeiras still have the cards to affect this game. Nice looking ball. Sanchez kept his eye on it, and he's there.
O jogo vai ficar feio, porque eu não vou dar moleza pra tu também, eu vou apelar também.
Albert Ferrer. Now it's Messi. Albert Ferrer has it in a wide position.
Nossa, esse maluco de olho ali, o bola eu faço direto.
Sao Paulo really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Beckham. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Van Basten. White proves too strong.
Estou na live e tudo,
There
o
is
bagulho tá
concern on the
liso.
faces of the players standing around him
Nada
here.
de paralisando nada. Não tá normal que esse também. Foi expulso, foi. Tirar esse cara aqui, quem pensou, cara. O bom é que ele cansa muito cedo, eu não gostei dele não.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 9. Substituição em andamento.
Shevchenko. And it's Shevchenko.
Might want to be careful there.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Just about up to 75 minutes. He might be in here. Messi. Big chance. And the shot.
Vai, caralho, pega.
And the comeback
Pega.
is complete. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Palmeiras get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
This is Messi. Great defending, strong and determined.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Roberto Carlos. Albert Ferrer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Van Basten. And this is Van Basten. White cuts it out. And he's gone looking for safety. Maradona. Yamal. Applies the finish. Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Lamine Yamal clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Distributed tidily. White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
Sao Paulo really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
It's a threatening ball. Caught offside that time.
substituição no time do São Paulo.
Time for a change in personnel, so time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision making.
And here's Drogba.
Teremos 5 minutos de
Nakamura.
acréscimo.
Messi. 5 minutes to add. Goes for finesse. And yes, it's there! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Palmeiras could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow.
So that's it. It is all over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Palmeiras really were...
É, eu vi que tu saiu. Ganhei aquela 3-1, tá? É, eu vi que tu saiu. Ganhei aquela 3-1, tá? Não, não, nesse jogador eu quero colocar isso aqui tudo que eu vou colocar num jogador que eu tenho aqui. Por isso que eu coloquei nele. Não, não, nesse jogador eu quero colocar isso aqui tudo que eu vou colocar num jogador que eu tenho aqui. Por isso que eu coloquei. Caralho, o cara não tem nada de chute, mano. Passe ele é cheio. Não é esse não. Eu vou nesse cara aqui. Deixa eu ver se eu pôr a habilidade nele aqui. Já tem tudo, já. Ó, menos placazinho lá. Quanto eu quero. É, eu coloco isso aí no jogador que não tem nada, é no jogador que eu quero colocar. Aqui, ó. Tem de posição não, cara. Treino de habilidade. Tem tudo aqui, ó. Meio de campo que eu coloquei. Tem um jogador aqui que eu não coloquei nele, mano. Eu acho que foi o Sanches. Deixa eu ver. Ah, acho que foi o Sanches aqui, ó. Como eu posso criar uma aleatória, eu posso escolher aqui, ó. Ixi, defesa já tem tudo. Se eu colocar outras, ele vai vir os que já tem tudo. Não, não dá não. Já tem, já nele. Deixa eu ver esse som, se já tem tudo já. Faz tempo que eu não lembro de ter jogado com ele não. Tem tudo. Ah, será que vai ser no Van Bommel? Tu acha que é bom pôr nesse Van Bommel aí, mano? Ó, se eu colocar ele aqui, ó, aleatório. Aí eu posso colocar o quê? Drible não. Outras. Chute. Eu não chuto com ele. Entendeu? Isso que é fogo. Olha esse aqui. Ah, defesa. Defesa só se eu achasse bloqueador nele. Então volta pra marcar, né, mano? Deixa eu ver. Não, uma ideia é essa. Eu vou gastar um e vai vir uma dessas daí, mano. Isso é doido. É burrice. Ó, esse aqui, ó. Ele tem, ó. Caralho, tem que ser no chute, mano. Aí não chuto com ele, pô. Não tem como eu pôr em chute, mano. Passe. Passe seria bom, mas aí ele já tem já. Drible não vira, ele não é driblador. Defesa ele já tem um monte aprendido, vai. Ó, quer ver aleatória pra você ver? Eu não tenho.
É, tá errado aí. É o presidente da federação, mas tô decepcionado com você. Esperava mais de você. Sinceramente, me decepcionou.
Mas o York já tá cheio já, Mendes, já. Aqui, ó. Se liga. Como é que eu faço pra mim desupar ele e colocar aquele cara lá, que eu não consigo colocar treino de habilidade nele, ó. Ó, fusão. Fusão eu consigo. Ó. Ah, não aceita, pô. Tá vendo? Não aceita, pô. Tu que manja aí, fala aí pra mim. Tá. Vai. Opções do jogador. Treino de habilidade? Vai. Fala. Clicar aqui em espaço. Tá. Cliquei. Ah, tá. Eu posso. Eu não sabia não. Nunca tinha feito isso não. Eu posso excluir ela então? Ó. Afastamento acrobático. Volta para marcar? Não, é bom deixar, né? Passe aéreo baixo é bom nele, né? Achei, achei. Mas aí, tu acha que eu apagar todas, mano? Essa aqui é bom, pô. Beleza. Excluir. 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 Tá, e agora? O que eu faço? Mas não aparece ele para fusão. Então. É, porra, mas aí eu tirei minha fusão. Aí tu me quebrou, mano. Tu fez eu tirar os bagulho dele, mano. Vamos ver. Não deixa, pô. Deixou. Eu acho que subiu, hein? Isso é ratinho, hein? É 3 só, pô, que tenho. Super substituto, carrinho, interceptação. É 3 só, pô. Carrinho é bom, né? Pôr nesse substituto, interceptação, às vezes, pra poder, né? Querer um jogo. Vou pôr, né? Confirma. Eu queria pôr coisa aérea nele, mano. Cabeçada matadora, esses bagulho, será que acha, mano? Beleza. Agora eu tenho a opção lá de colocar outro lá aqui, ó. 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 Tem um de habilidade lá. Eu posso colocar esse aqui, ó, aleatório. Aqui eu posso escolher agora, ó. Outro. Defesa, drible, passe, chute. Putz, pior que chute, mano. Passe, passe, passe não vira para drible. É. Não, bom saber que você falou aí. Deixa eu jogar mais um aqui para eu. Cadê o coisa? Será que o coisa vai jogar? Senão eu vou puxar outro aqui, mano. Eu quero que esse maluco aqui, menos, ó. Quero esse maluco aqui, mano. Eu quero que esse maluco aqui, pessoal. Esse cara aqui, ele vem em B, pô. Só tá vendo C, D, C, D, mano. Doido pra ele vir nessa posição aí, mano. Esse cara aqui, ele vem em B, pô. Só tá vendo C, D, C, D, mano. Doido pra ele vir nessa... Vou colocar habilidade nesse maluco aqui agora. Só gastei meu bagulho, vai se fuder.
Jogava esse time bem. E na hora que o cara foi, eu jogo não, muito obrigado. Jogo não, muito obrigado. Tem um bagulho que tá me irritando muito, mano. Eu não sei o que que é. Tá me irritando demais. Começa a partida e eu não consigo dar o zoom no R2, mano. De conduzir a bola igual eu tava conduzindo, mano. Vou ter que fazer uns testes, mano. Eu tô achando que é só a luz que tá respondendo aí. As pequenas oscilações. Não é porque é todo mundo, né, mano? Esse horário aí é cruel, né, velho? 6 horas, né? Meu irmão, 6, 7 minutos pra colocar. O horário vai jogar até às 6. 6 e meia, 6 e meia. Pode até um pouco segurar. Pode até ter pouco mesmo. Mas o ideal é que você não tá. Você tem essa cabeça de vida. Esse horário. Não, porque eu só tenho que ter um pouco de volta. Como é que eu tenho que entender? Porque eu tenho que estar dando passando por tudo, eu vou
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular? Applies the finish! Oh, crossbar! Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, they could break here. Nice looking ball. Vieira makes the interception. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a cute ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Chooses to go back. And smartly reclaimed. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Del Piero. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's there to retrieve it.
Beleza. Eu antigamente eu só jogava com nó. Pra tu ver, mano, o bagulho, a partida lisa é outra coisa, tá ligado? O cara... Ah, não. Tava não.
Santos are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Palmeiras are enjoying a good spell right now and leading.
Opção tua, tá não.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Nakata. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cristiano Ronaldo. Albert Ferrer, the man we've all come to watch. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a pretty loose pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Van Bommel. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Kimmich. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, just chance! They've scored! They have hauled
Bem na frente do
right back into it.
chute dele,
Well,
mano.
they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no
Agora
surprise.
tá
The
ligado?
fans here are pretty fired up now.
Olha lá.
Neymar really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He
Olha lá.
knew the exchange was on and he
O
put it on a
Sanchez não
plate for his
conseguiu dar o bote
teammate.
nele no
That was
corpo,
just
não.
gorgeous.
Deu o bote no corpo certinho pra poder pegar.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Roberto Carlos. That's Thuram. Played with speed from back to front. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Ronaldinho. Neymar. And claimed it back swiftly. And this is Son Heung-min. Beckham. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And no, that was never going to make it. Pinches it off him. Messi. There's the shot!
And the keeper has reacted
Tá achando que
superbly
vai me
there.
mafiar. Hein?
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Van Bommel. And he's quick to snatch it back. Well, that is one way to stop him. Roberto Carlos threads one in, and it's made its way to him. Well, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
Listen, in
Esperava
those
certinho,
situations,
consegue
he
gol
always
isso,
looks
né?
as
Tá
if he's in
conseguindo.
control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Porque ele vem com essa barrinha pra cima assim, o time dele vai cansar rápido.
Looking ball that. And this is Del Piero, and this is Ronaldo. In with the challenge. Van Bommel. Driving forward, and he cuts out the supply. There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So once again, we're underway. Santos finding their passes. Neymar going face-to-face with his great... Can he finish? Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Big chance! It's in!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
That is so good, such sharp skills,
Ah,
and
pelo que
such
eu
a
tô
delicious
pegando aqui,
finish.
pô.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Santos go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and
Tem
maintain
que
it.
jogar também com o Adriano, deixando o
Kimmich.
primeiro. O Gattuso tá
Kimmich,
pegando
very
demais
much
esse
a man
Cristiano
of
Ronaldo.
this moment. I think that's offside.
Tô
Yes, it
ligado.
is.
Pô, raiva do caralho.
Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Oh, this looks sharp. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's onto this. And the shot's on here. Oh, important interception. And he's heaved it away. Palmeiras needing a change of fortune here. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
It's Cristiano
Ué, pode ir,
Ronaldo!
não serve o jogo, né?
It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're
Deixa eu ver
firmly
que
in
cara esse
control.
Cristiano Ronaldo, serve o jogo, né?
Swift, incisive, deadly. all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the...
And the shots!
Agora pisando já.
Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish.
O
I
cara
honestly
faz
thought
gol,
his
mano,
odds
parece que
weren't that good.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Kimmich played into space.
Tem aquele bagulho de ele passar rapidão, tá ligado? Ele deve tocar a bola e ele mesmo avança sozinho lá. Eu gosto de jogador assim. O papo da DAC tá acabando aqui. Eu tô vendo que vai pra cima da DAC.
That's the keeper's ball. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Beckham does really well to win the ball there. Nakata. Now it's Son Heung-min. Tries to pass it through, and that is expertly dealt with.
Ele tá com aquele muito direto, não. Porque...
Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Tries from a long way out.
13 partidas perdendo agora.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Beckham. Now it's Son Heung-min. Good running, strong and purposeful. Knocks it into space. Nicely weighted ball. He has a look up. He's dealt with that really well. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Palmeiras can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Nakata. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Not the most accurate pass. Van Bommel. And that's gone loose. Can he get it through? Palmeiras have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Nakata. Now it's Son Heung-min. Beckham. That's an imaginative pass. That's good defending, very good defending.
Oh, that's great.
É,
That's
não
great
chapéu nele fazer um
concentration.
gol bonito do cara.
Now it's Del Piero. He's found a way through. A lot of... And the finish! Oh, what? It's fallen kindly here.
Fala pra ele criar a sala, Jackson.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Oi, Adriano, fala aí com Deus. Bora, filho, já ganhou.
Nice interception, well timed. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min looking to penetrate opposition. And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
3 gols desse filho da
A
puta.
game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of...
É, o cara é tão bom que eu só perdi 18 pontos, mano. Isso é doido. Deixa eu ver. Ah, pô, tem razão, né, velho? Olha o cara, mano. Você é louco. Olha o cara, mano. Eu falar pra tu, a jogada dele foi 3 gols de cabeça, viu, mano? Porque ele não meteu medo não, esse maluco aí, não, viu?
Não sei se é um psicológico meu, entendeu? Sei lá, mano. Não sei se é um cara, às vezes, um que você enfrentou. Que você fez o teste e não sabia marcar, entendeu? É complicado. Mas eu fiz uns testes com um cara de primeira divisão, mano. O barato é louco, mano. Tipo, não sei, o boneco fica muito tranquilo, mano. E os caras fazem isso também com o cara, porque. Pô, tem uns caras que quando começa a partida, na volta meio de campo dele, deixa o boneco no cara, o boneco. Ele, mano, o meu boneco parece criança, que não tem uma bola e não toma, mano. Ele gira o corpo ali, o boneco, mano, fica muito tranquilo.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Great ball, and he's in here. Vinicius! It's hit the uprights. He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So, a breakthrough already. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Mbappe. And he's picked out the run. Tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Camavinga! And that's caused a worry or two. That's a lovely, neat pass. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Mbappe.
Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mbappe, Mendes spots it and intercepts. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Doué. Looking for options for movement. Nicely worked. And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well, that has not gone well. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Hakimi promptly onto that, and that is that. Vitinha. Vitinha puts his foot on the gas. Now Fabian Ruiz. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. Valverde shoots! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Vinicius Junior has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Vinicius Junior, Bellingham, Knocks it into space. Oh, good take, and the shots!
Minha
Really
perna
well
fora
taken
de corrida,
goal.
viu, mano? É doido.
And there we have it,
Tá
the
bonito pra turma
two-goal
aí, Daga.
cushion.
Tá pegando o jogador
They
veloz.
forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Madrid
Esse é
are
aquele
now
jogador que foi pra correr
luxuriating in
no
a two-goal
bagulho.
lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Searching pass he's played there. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Alaba. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha.
Minuto de descuento.
Now it's Dembele. Chips it through. Now it's Doué. Yep, it's a corner. This possibly the last play of the half.
Vai do cantinho, vai levar o penão.
And we've reached half-time.
E na esquerda,
For the
ainda,
first
certo?
45 minutes.
Paris Saint-Germain
Me
really
vem
should
achando
be
que tem
thinking
jogador
about
bom
getting
dentro
this
do
off
livro.
early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
É louco, mano. Como é que isso? Que me vem dos infernos, viu? Não dá nem pra correr.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to.
It's Dembele! Tchouaméni. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Marquinhos. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Quality ball. Now it's Mbappe. Good read, needed to be. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Valverde. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. That was travelling. Tchouaméni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vinicius Junior.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
It is a corner.
Aqui não responde nada, mano.
Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance. And it's Tchouaméni.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Doué.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
This looks promising. Quarter of an hour into the second half. That's a good ball. Shapes to shoot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
E desse foi campeão da Champions, né?
Valverde. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Vitinha. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a sharp pass.
Eita,
And that is expertly dealt with. Fabian Ruiz. Ball played for Dembele. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. And they win it back again. Tchouameni. Vinicius Junior, who does have an assist to his name. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Hakimi. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Now this could be a chance. He's picked his way. Oh, shooting chance! Played out towards the right wing.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's had it nicked away. And he was quick to react. Out to the right. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, there's a probing ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a pretty loose pass. Some really good ball movement. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. And he's cut it out. João Neves. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Doué. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's on it, can he get away? Vinicius Junior has got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried.
He's gone for the shots! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 3 coming up. Safonov breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Doué tries to play it through, and he's worked it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Decent chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tchouameni. That's really well manoeuvred. That's Valverde. Tries to pass it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Valverde is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Fabian Ruiz chooses to go back. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he plays one through. Oh, that's fabulous. And he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And that will be the final act. Paris Saint-Germain have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
Postaram, aí esse rapazinho o cara quer, sabe, é uma escova. Perder pro cara. Abaixo da sua divisão, como você vê.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something. Oh, shooting chance! That's another chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game springs instantly to life.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, good-looking ball. Fernandes, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. João Neves. Dembele is onto it in a flash. And it's Doué. And here's Ramos. João Neves. He's picked his way through. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Shot could be on. Doué! They've got to be quick to recover this. That's good play. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's João Pedro.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cucurella. Colwill. That's been cut out, well played. Yep, it's a corner. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. They've played it short. And here's Vitinha. Very nicely done. No, he refuses to take the bait. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedro Neto. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's James. Now it's Palmer. He's found the way through. He gets big. Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Dink through. And he gets rid in a hurry. Good effort from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Fernandez. Now it's Palmer. The ball has bounced loose now. João Neves. Now he's got space here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Pedro Neto is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Caicedo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Dembele. Now it's Ramos. Now that looks a decent ball. Back into the middle. He's had a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He has done it! 2 up now!
Já tá fazendo os gols no vídeo do jogo, mano. Tá no jogo
And
do
he's
caramba
only
que
too
o cara não
grateful to
consegue.
capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Quer fazer um bagulho na
Paris
formação mesmo bem
Saint-Germain
feito,
are
caralho.
now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's João Pedro. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning.
That could spell trouble. And he's lost his man here. He's having a shot! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Doué. And here's Dembele. Great ball and he shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! And that's a good-looking ball. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Une petite pensée, mesdames et messieurs, pour le président d'un de nos clubs de supporters qui fête son anniversaire aujourd'hui.
And we're off again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looks a good
Tá
ball
muito
through.
jogo do caralho, viu, velho?
Can he
Tomar
finish?
no cu, mano.
It's a goal! Results no longer in
Vai se
doubt.
fuder, mano.
It's just about how
Cara em cima
many.
do cara, mano.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the
Ó,
front-footed.
de
Here's
novo,
the
mano.
shot. He scored.
Ah, vai tomar no cu, mano.
How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be
Tá
coming
todo
off them.
doido, mano. Cê é louco.
Paris Saint-Germain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tá usando
Look, they've had their
no
chance to
apelo do
regroup and
jogo ele,
rethink.
gente.
Now they've got to stir a revival.
Well, no, that is pretty much the end of that.
É. Não, esse modo velho desse time velho autêntico não jogar não, irmão. Nem sair fazer formação, o bagulho vai besta. Você vê que eu coloco lá pra começar a partida lá, não mexo nada, não, é um negócio chato.
Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Esse modo ainda não, pô. Tem que fazer só a formação. Ah, eu tô viciado, pô. Tá jogando no erro do jogo aí, pô. Recuou aí, tá chutando umas bolinhas aí de negócio de pena pela rebote, sabe? Jogando no
Paris
gol do
Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Vitinha crosses it. Up he goes! Oh, almost a sixth.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
É que esse modo aqui é tão zoado que, pô, o cara não sabe nem o time de pegar, mano.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Não dei gol, mas pra ele.
Caicedo. Looking for options for movement.
Peguei não.
James. And Lavia. Caicedo. And Fernandez. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Palmer. Now it's João Pedro. Now that is a hefty challenge. Fabian Ruiz. Now this could be a chance.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Nem faço missão esse modo velho aí do caralho. Não dá nem pra fazer, mano. É um menu feio do caralho pra jogar um escudo.
Looking to play him in. Ooh, perfectly measured that. And he's onside. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's João Pedro. That's very neat. Colwell did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Ramos. And the shot! And that's past the post.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Sei lá, eu não conheço não. Eu só sei de time bom aí, só que o que eu vi ele jogando pra dentro foi França. Os caras jogam em Real Madrid. Essa aqui é uma porcaria também, certo? Mas não é nem tanto time não, mano. É o bagulho da formação, o bagulho besta do caralho. consegue fazer um jogo,
Well,
um
this
negócio
does
direito.
not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Dembele. Now it's Ramos. And it's Doué. This looks promising. Lavia. Now it's João Pedro. João Pedro. And they win it back again. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Back in possession and ready to go again.
Do jeito que o
And
time
here's
na máquina manda o
Vitinha.
time, o cara joga aqui, não dá nem pra substituir.
And he steered it beyond the post. And he's only too happy to take that back. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How would you sum up what we've
Se ele
witnessed?
quiser ir com um time normal, eu vou com esse time. Agora isso aí não.
Peter, the players didn't show enough togetherness, and it was weak throughout.
Se ele quiser ir com um time
So
normal,
many
eu vou.
thanks to Jim
Bora.
Begum. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Esse modo aí não, esse modo com esse time autêntico aí não dá não. Esse menu vai feio do cara. Então, o jeito que vem o time, o cara joga, pô. Não tem nem como fazer nada. Esse modo com esse time autêntico aí não dá não. Esse menu vai feio do cara. Então, o jeito que vem o time, o cara joga. E aí? Não tem nem como fazer nada. E aí? Aí a primeira partida no evento de pegar o Real Madrid é um time ruim. Aí o cara perde já a primeira. Aí na segunda, o cara pega o Chelsea achando que tem jogador bom. Tipo, pelo amor de Deus. Time ruim do cara, esse Chelsea. Viu? Na verdade, não tem nenhum jogador que o cara quer jogar, pô. Não tem um jogador, não. Pô. Os caras não atualizam, não. O time, não. Parece que é estranho, mano. Aqui já é diferente da daqui. Aqui já... Agora você vai pagar essa derrota aí, feia. É, agora nós vamos ver. O papelinho dele aí. Tem informação, aqui você consegue fazer a jogada certinha. Eu não mexi em nada aqui, ó. Pra mim tá bom assim. Só um jogador só que eu vou pôr aqui, ó. Ó, o jogo. É doido, os caras cagam o bagulho. Aquele bagulho lá daquela partida autêntica lá, nada doido. Tem um cara de lado, o cara não consegue. Bora, Dadá. Caramba. Já deixa salvo, pô, a formação, pô, quando for assim. Eu tô vendo, é o mesmo jogador que tá deixando, não tô vendo mexendo em nada.
Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Juli. Can he get on the end of this? Griezmann. Nunez!
É diferente, né, Renato? O goleiro não vai frangar, não, né?
Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And we have our very first corner.
Tá parecendo aquele jogador chato de jogar com ele, mano. Na demora, mano.
Oh, he's been caught. Camavinga has another go. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Shot, goal! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Good take, and is he in? That is a brilliant interception. Tchouaméni, Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Tchouaméni. Now it's Son Heung-min, looking for the run. Pass is just off target.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, good-looking ball. Albert Ferrer. Pressing high and with purpose. Vieira. This looks promising. Some really good ball movement. Threads one in. Brilliantly cut out. Cannavaro. Nakata. Now it's Son Heung-min. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's through and all alone! Van Bouten, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Son Heung-min. Can he get it through? Son Heung-min unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tries to pass it through, and he's heaved it away. Time and again they are repelled. Played into space. Nicely worked. Good ball, good take. Nunez! And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And he's gone backward here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That looks a good ball through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Juli. Now that's well seen too. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, it's come to nothing. And he's quick to snatch it back.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Son Heung-min, showing good feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has not gone well.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Nunez picks it up out wide. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're off again.
Palmeiras really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, well measured. Mbappe is on it. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it!
Deu a bola ali
This
no
is
meio
getting
já era.
better and better. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Quality ball. It's played through for him. Big chance!
Aí o cara
Relentless! Just
tá treinando, hein,
relentless!
velho. Ficou caladinho, só
And they
treinando,
are
velho.
cruising away.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Só treinando a jogada que
3-0
passa,
and
ó.
things are starting to
Olha.
look awfully cosy. Well, it's... And he shoots! Chouameni, nicely aimed pass. And he welcomes it in. Stood up well to him there.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Van Bouten calmly
Ele
anticipates.
vai acertar passe de 2 metros.
Griezmann. Now it's Mbappe. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Griezmann. And there's green grass ahead. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Chouameni. And it's Nakata. It's Ronaldinho. And he's intervened well there. Camavinga, who does have an assist to his name.
É, tá treinando. Pô.
Julie.
Aí, ó.
And that pass
Aí,
just
aquela jogadinha lá que você vai pro ladinho e já dá aqueles toquinhos, sabe, ligado? Que o jogo deixa passar, mano.
That's cause for mild irritation. Albert Ferrer. Nakata. Ronaldinho. Looking for a runner. Oh, no joy this time. Kimmich. Wriggles his way through. Now it's Mbappe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Maradona. Nakata. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Palmeiras really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Aí na
Now
costa
it's
do Dadá.
Mbappe. That's a sharp pass. And here's the chance to counter. Van Balten gets
O
over and
engraçado é que
intercepts.
o jogador,
That
o
is
estoquinho
good
que
alertness.
passa, mano, não tá passando um.
Into the last quarter of an hour. And he's worked it through. Mbappe.
É aquele estoquinho
And the
de
shot! Oh,
de
now
apelo
this
dele,
is
tá ligado?
interesting, and the
E...
referee has
Oxi,
pointed to
é
the spot.
esse pênalti aí, Mendes.
And that really is the last thing they wanted to
Tá
do.
bugando até pro jogo
And
fazer
no
pênalti, mano.
surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable,
Pra
and
isso.
he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Ah, pelo amor de Deus, mano. Pênalti besta do cara, esse jogo tem cada pênalti besta. Imagina se é uma divisão pra você ter que ganhar esse game. Agora, mas a partida tá acabando, pô, já tá ganhando, você ainda colocou um jogador.
Substituição em campo.
Pelo amor de
Check
Deus.
looking to stare down to unsettle the
Camisa
taker.
17. Camisa 20. Camisa 7. Deixando
Corners you like, and they're running away with it.
É não, mas
A
não
time for
apertei
a
o
cool
botão
head,
nenhum, não, pô.
and
Isso
that
aí
is
estranho, pô.
precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Tá no estoquinho daqueles. Sabe aquele estoquinho rápido lá que o cara faz no modo offline, que a bola passa lá e o cara já sabe?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
It's become... He's won a real chance! That's really well manoeuvred. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
É nível 3 mesmo, dá pra perceber que vai certinho, pô.
And he's in on goal. A reprieve,
Sem
albeit
contar alguns
perhaps
chutes que ele
momentary.
sabe fazer, né? Tá
Well,
ligado,
they
né?
can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Now he's got space here. It's a promising
Pega
position.
não.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's in a great position here. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the number on the board is 3.
A beautifully
É legal
policed up
fazer isso
midfield.
naquele
The
tempo, né,
opposition
Mendes? Com
have
aquele
been
chute, né?
anchored.
Imagina o chute
Rafinha
dele já era
was
chato,
seated in a
imagina o
good
toque.
position here.
Pra dar dessa sumida ele tava treinando,
Well,
pô.
that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can
É,
and will
pô.
trouble
Era da
more or
outra,
less
pô,
everyone.
não deu nem chance.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity.
Era da outra, pô, não deu nem chance. Se subestimar você, me lasquei. Não, vou mais não, vou dormir, já que tem que trabalhar amanhã, pô, você é doido. Subestimar você, me lasquei. É louco, trabalhar, cara. É milagre uma dessa tá acordado. Vai mandar ele pro Adriano, pô. Vai com o Adriano, né? O Adriano tá acordado jogando. Olha lá. O Adriano perdeu e tá com medo de jogar de novo. O Adriano tá treinando todo dia, pô. O Adriano tá acordado jogando. O Adriano perdeu e tá com medo de jogar de novo. O Adriano tá treinando todo dia, pô. Tá acordado jogando. Não, eu pensei que era o time que tava fraco, mas é o jogador, é o Dadá. Tá jogando, jogou muito. Ele voltou a evolução. A evolução do Dadá. Ele era o Curirim, agora virou evolução do Dadá, ele era um pudidinho, agora virou. Tá vendendo teu jogador todo, hein, Mendes? Deixa eu ver esse outro. Tá vendendo teu jogador todo, hein, Mendes? Esse outro. Tá vendendo teu jogador todo. Tu tem mais jogador bom aí, mano. Não sei porque tu pegou esse Vila aí, foi? Esse Vila aí. E o Raul, cadê? Tem dois Raul, mano. Deixa eu ver, o bagulho é louco, quer ver? Olha o time do Adriano aqui, ó. Tu pegou esse Vila aí, foi? Esse Vila aí. E o Raul, cadê? Tem dois Raul, mano. O bagulho é louco. É tudo pack aí, Jackson. Tá porra, velho. Tudo pack, mano. É tudo pack aí, Jackson. Tá porra, velho. Pack. É doido, o time do Adriano tá. Adriano, joga com o Dadá aí, pô. O Dadá tá rápido, Adriano. Você é louco. O bicho andou treinando, viu, mano? Quem é esse outro cara aqui, mano, que eu tenho aqui, mano? Adriano, joga com o Dadá aí, pô. O Dadá tá rápido, Adriano. Deixa eu ver quem é esse maluco aqui, mano. Quem é esse outro cara aqui, mano, que eu tenho aqui, mano? Ah, esse é o maluco que eu joguei com ele me adicionou. Ah, esse é o maluco que eu joguei com ele me adicionou. O Márcio tá tendo tá melhor que o meu teu, já, sério mesmo. Se for pra falar a verdade, o time do Adriano ficou melhor. Olha lá, ó. O Márcio tá tendo tá melhor que o meu teu, já, sério mesmo. Se for pra falar a verdade, o time do Adriano ficou melhor. Olha lá. Ó, ele tem, ó, se liga. Eu tenho esse daí, o Rony e o Coisa, mas só que, ó. O dele tem o Gerard, Edmilson, Canavaro, Ferdinand, Churran, Roberto Carlos. Pô, você é doido? Ele tem. É só esse Mbappé que ele gosta de jogar com ele, que ele insiste, ele não tem um. Agora imagina se no lugar desse Mbappé ele tivesse um Pelé, um Puskas ali. Você é doido? Ó, 3.208 o time dele, né? Vamos ver o teu agora. 3.184. Vamos ver o outro. 3.110. Cara, o time da dentro tá 3.200 e pouco. Vamos ver o meu. 3.110. É, o dentro tá mais forte, né? Vamos ver o meu. É, o dentro tá mais forte. Mete esse Mbappé aqui, Jackson. Isso aqui já foi bom antigamente, hein, velho? Mete esse Mbappé aqui, Jackson. Isso aqui já foi bom antigamente. Ah, o time do Adriano passou o meio tempo. Olha, esse jogador que eu peguei hoje aqui, ó. Dois Raul, ó. Ah, o time do Adriano passou o meio tempo. Olha, esse jogador que eu peguei hoje aqui, ó. Tá vendo? Dois Raul, ó. Nada a ver, né? Dois Raul, ó. Goleiro eu tenho um bom aqui que só, caramba, eu tenho esse Casilhas, tem esse Vitor Baia aqui, ó, tem o outro lá. Peguei esse cara aqui hoje, ó. Esse Casilhas, tem esse Vitor Baia aqui, ó, tem o outro lá. Peguei esse cara aqui hoje, ó. Então, antigamente falou que você não podia, né, tirar repetido, né? Tipo, você podia trocar o jogador, né, quando tivesse repetido. Então, antigamente falou que você não podia tirar repetido, né? Você podia trocar o jogador, né, quando tivesse repetido. O Adriano, tu perdeu pra ele o que? A nega, né? 2-1, né? O Adriano, tu perdeu pra ele o que? A nega, né? 2-1, né? Perdeu pra ele o que? A nega, 2-1. O jogador é aqui mesmo. Aqui aqui é jogador mesmo. Aqui é um monstro. Aqui é jogador mesmo. Aqui é um monstro. Agora esse Mark Van Bommel aqui, eu não gostei dele não. Esse cara aqui é mentiroso demais, viu? Esse passa todo o nato dele aqui em campo é mentira. Esse outro aqui é enganação. Esse aqui que tu falou que gosta também, não vejo graça, finalização. Esse aqui que tu falou que gosta também, não vejo graça, finalização. Eu pego aqui esse Messi aqui, o Messi é 108, ó, eu deixei ele 106. Ó. 106 para finalização, que eu dizia, aceleração, ó. Esse Messi aqui, o Messi é 108, ó, eu deixei ele 106. 106 para finalização. Esse cara aqui que você falou que é ruim, ó. Cara, desse aqui é ruim no quê, mano? Esse cara aqui que você falou que é ruim. Cara, desse aqui é ruim no quê? Esse cara aqui, ó. Eu posso pôr ele aqui, ó, se eu quiser, ó. Pôr ele aqui, ó. Tá vendo? Só que aí, esse cara aqui eu não posso tirar ele aqui, ó. Esse cara aqui, ele é volante, só que ele não é volante. Ele é um meia, ó. Meia versátil, tá vendo? Só que ele não tem nada de meia de passe. Então, você tem que entender esse detalhe aqui, pô. Esse aqui tem mais passe que ele, e marca menos. Então, esse fica de volante, e esse aqui fica... Esse aqui tem mais passe que ele, marca menos. Então, esse esquerdo, direito. É doido, eu não perdi uma hoje, pô. Eu só perdi aquela partida com essa formação, pô. Formação você não pode mexer, não, pô. Ó. É doido, eu não perdi uma hoje, pô. Eu só perdi aquela partida com essa formação. Aqui, ó. Formação você não pode mexer, não. Ó. Aí, ó. Aqui, ó. Ixi, bagulho besta do cara. Só que o Prospero não tá ativando. Só que o Prospero não tá ativando. Esse técnico aqui eu peguei ele, só que eu não gostei dele não. Até que todo mundo tá usando esse aqui, não tem jeito não. Esse Demolinho aqui, ele é mais só por fora e contra-ataque rápido, ele ganha pouco. Até que todo mundo tá usando esse aqui, não tem esse mesmo, não tem jeito não. Aqui eu coloco nele contra-ataque. Esse já é ele. Aqui eu coloco nele contra-ataque. Esse já é ele. É, hoje ganhou de mim do Adriano, só faltou o Jax pra ele fazer hack trick, hein, Jax? Fica esperto, Jax, que ele já tá doidinho pra te pegar aí já. De mim do Adriano, só faltou o Jax pra ele fazer hack trick, hein, Jax? Fica esperto, Jax, que ele já tá doidinho pra te pegar aí já. O Adaf quer fazer, ele falou que quer fazer uma trinca. Uhum. É doido, do jeito que o Dada tá jogando aí, você é doido. Tentar recuperar aquela derrotinha lá. Entendeu? Era aquela derrotinha lá que eu não gostei não. Jogou muito mesmo, você é doido.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation,
Nossa,
emotion.
aquele
The
trapa faz
game
minha
yet to kick
jogadinha
off.
assim, tipo
The
aquele
excitement
que tinha em
already palpable.
2017 lá em 2000.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very
Aqueles
soon.
toquinhos, tá ligado? Bem devagarzinho assim que a bola passa.
And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I think an awful lot's going to be asked of this fella Zubamendi here. But being such a smart player, I expect him to pass the test with flying colours. He's making up the extra centre-half at times, as well as making those deep, long runs towards the box. I think a cracking player with a very disciplined game.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. Van Basten! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Van Basten. And that is a little undercooked. Neymar. Zubimendi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That is good strength. He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Nakamura is offering a wry smile there.
Now, can they get him away? No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Nakata. Tchouaméni. Ronaldinho. And this is Van Basten. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nakamura. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Van Basten. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack.
And Del Piero! And it's a goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Nakata. Palmeiras finding their passes. And he's had a hit! Oh, just over.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one. Palmeiras are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Howson makes the interception. Now it's Ronaldinho. And he was quick to react. Neymar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking to play him in. And he's intervened well there. And it's been given away. And it's Del Piero. Tchouaméni. Ronaldinho. No luck with that dink over the top. Nakamura. And it's Del Piero. Haaland is on, and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ronaldinho, and here's Van Basten. Caresses it through. Shot a goal! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Nesta.
Habrá
Zubimendi.
minuto de descuento.
Luis Araujo has an approach to the game which is... There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Palmeiras really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, what has happened here? He's found a way past. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Nakamura. Nakata. Palmeiras do have a chance to counter here. Van Basten. Zubimendi. And it's Neymar. Sanchez with a definite foul there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And Cech pulls off a sensational save.
Vai que esse com uma bolinha dessa que eles não dão tempo.
Madrid with the corner.
Não
They're
leva
first.
aqui,
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a little off target. Chouameni, Nakamura. And here's Haaland, Luis Araujo, looking for options for movement. Chouameni, Ronaldinho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Could move up a gear here. And it's Neymar. Neymar goes on a charge down the left. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Van Basten.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
A heavy challenge. Now it's Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Nakamura. Now it's Van Basten. Nicely weighted ball. He's beaten the last man. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
O Van Basten não é muito bom no ataque não, viu?
Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Van Basten.
Fica até para dar tudo.
Luis Araujo. And the counter is on. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the... Van Basten! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Del Piero. Nakata concedes a free kick for that.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 10.
Maradona.
Serán sustituidos
That was
por
good
el
alertness.
dorsal 14. El dorsal 2. El dorsal
Palmeiras
6.
are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's Messi.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Só pouquinho certo.
And he's managed to get free. Soboslai cuts out the pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. Del Piero. Del Piero cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Madrid desperately searching for the winner here.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well timed, excellent interception. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And here's Maradona. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's cut it out.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Subimendi. Nakamura. That's been cut out, well played. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Nakamura. And here's Retegui. Here's found. Goes for a shot! Well, that has not gone well.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
York. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. No, that's been intercepted. And that's that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Palmeiras can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some
Sabia que ia perder ponto.